那只有早上才会出现吗？哎！为什么还会隐形？
Revelio. Leviosa.
哇！再跑啊！再跑试试看啊！看你多会跑！那不就是怪兽与那个产地的那一只吗？
Will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. Revelio.
很爱金币那只啊！
Off on another adventure, are we?
I certainly don't look. If one more person asked me about her.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose. Mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
还家宝，我可以还给你，但你要给我
I found your heirloom, and
使用者付费。你有用我
Huh? Suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
有点霸气啊，霸气！是太多信没读，所以主线卡了。主线没主线。可是我哪个咒语没有学到？冰冻咒，这些我都学啦。 这其实我都学了，龟的计划多了吧？变形咒语，变形咒我也学会啦。3幅画的任务，贝尔德拉夫怪面啊，地下墓穴。我们刚不是才跟他的吗？哦，新的那个扫帚的外观，回地奇队长的队服。碎。 收藏。这东西，衣服外观，敌人呢、还有蛮多的，还有20几种没遇过。线线型页面，特殊地点，还有3只没有抓到，还有3只。盗走的那个外观是不是？要去鉴定一下。有了欸，为什么是等级问题吗？妖精鱼好难哦！啊，等一下解这个。我们先回那个密室去把那个去看我们在那个让它生一只吧。
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
啊，我不是有买了一个新的吗？应该要让新的作业啊！我买一个新的呢。哦，帅欸！有点乱乱的。我们做一个那个药草学那个就是3个的桌子，有5个的。草这么长哦，太长了啦。
It's hard to see a student so comfortable.
可以，那一次可以中5个。不是啊，我搞错了，我不是要中这个啊！哇，我是要调魔药的啊！完蛋。我是要调魔药的，我买一堆种植的。搞错了，那我要去买个调魔药的，因为我要。 那调魔药只有一次调一个太慢了，我要调多一点的，结果买成那个啊，这不是可以扩建吗？哪里可以扩建呢？有新的可以穿，强不强？ 11哦，大爆伤害有料。66啊，哎呦，很班呢。怎么这样？好像也没有很好看，老实说。 这感觉就够霸气，会不会改发型呢？我想要改发型，我觉得我这发型不够猛。 这个好像蛮帅的，龙的其实还蛮帅的，历史学家的也还蛮帅的。看一下龙的好了。
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
我想要把这个，我想要待在黑暗神秘的房间。
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the forbidden forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
A7妈屋的，不要换一个。
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
自然呢、温暖舒适。
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Sounds perfect.
可以，亮一点才看得见我的东西嘛。A7妈屋怎么看得到？这好像稍微有点乱，那问题不大。我弄那个5个那个，我是想说我每次回家就可以有五个密钥，那帮我去买一下好了。应该去买了，反正现在药水喝不完，我现在已经很强了，但身上17罐药水都喝不到，我现在也不需要了，我现在也不需要那个。
Nice to see you, my young friend.
多远啊？看一下在哪里？太远的话用传送的，在高塔上面啊。直接走上去吧，应该就在上面而已。博米村可以换发型啊。
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
走吧。
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Peekaboo!
Revelio.
Kaboom!
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the...
Wow!
This looks intriguing.
Ah. 这个就是我们刚刚进去，那我把这边杀爆。就是 就是最里面那地方哎。我们刚刚打不赢，走到最里面，然后就逃出去，狼狈的逃出去。现在我已经不一样了，看他们多屌。现在的我已经不一样了，换我虐出去。我可以点吧。有一点可以点黑魔法的话，应该是不需要。我觉得可以点核心那么好的。命中时造成直接伤害。哦，反击那招啊！完美的护心破势，我靠！哦，要完美的，你不能主动攻击。那我先点这个好了，先点这个大爆炸，然后那个范围更大，大爆爆。刚好我有衣服也是增加大爆爆的伤害，刚好有搭到双爆爆，衣服有个那个被动。
Witch or wizard will be spared.
Huh. 可怜虫啊！的猫步。暗杀流太强了。
Wait a moment. Afraid to fight?
Totalis.
轻松虐。闭嘴。
You only have Ranrock to blame.
叫我到矿场门口跟他，我们要就我是哪里啊
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
哦，所以这是新的区域啊！这边区是飞不过来的，它经过一个充满着妖精的一个巨大矿坑，而且很长的一条路啊！哦，酷毙了！那我们直接把这点也开了吧。背叛陵墓。先把这个撞一撞吧。这个就是应该是游戏的最终区域阶段这边，因为这边就是你要越过一个算是等级蛮高的25等的那个区域，它就是一个不让你直接跳过来的。我们把这解一下吧。
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
这个我记得是可以。哦，这个需要火焰的那个。
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Okay.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
走走走。没有敌人呢，管他了，先去把这点开起来吧。先把这点开起来再说。
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped
背叛陵墓哦，你感觉很厉害？这是怎样？要背叛的吗？先进去吗？会不会很强啊？几等啊？30、40。
Revelio.
维新哦，还没看呢。哇，那我们玩完哈利波特，接下来就是进入，先进入魔法世界，然后再接着下周2月18，就是进入这个10天后嘛，进入这个日本武士的世界。哇，一直切换时代，很忙哎。对啊，2月真的一直玩呢，2月游戏玩不完呢。你说要请谁来啊？哦，我是有跟那个卧龙的那个他们联系的，因为卧龙的那个比较多，他们报价也比较杂。所以我在跟他们问看谁有空。卧龙嘛，3月3号啊，三国嘛。
日本大学生吃 X100 卧龙的人联系你的人叫卧槽吗？
是了。
Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle.
我看他们谁有空啊，他们也很忙啊。碉堡，你要跟那个Twitch有碉堡，你要跟他联动啊，对啊，然后你要跟那个账号要绑定一下。
Lumos.
感谢小学生啊。
Must be something around here I can climb on.
Wingardium Leviosa.
换一些，
Lumos.
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 荒野之心哦，会啊，我会玩啊。那就我玩哈利波特玩，我没想到哈利波特原本会玩那么久。我原本还很担心哈利波特又跟那个魔咒之地一样，没想到这么优。我想说哈利波特，因为他那个之前那个释出那个画面都没有释出来啊，我就很怕。对啊，我就心中的预估，因为去年到今年年底那几款其实都没有到特别优啊，感觉从卡利斯多协议，然后一直到那个绝密异次元还行啊，那魔咒之地就没有到特别优，所以就已经有点怕了。一个预设立场，那他这个都不释出实际画面，是不是没料？对啊，那结果没想到哇，有料成这样，对啊， 我原本以为1、2天应该就玩完了，好像玩2、3、4天都还不一定玩得完。我玩了哈利波特，下礼拜就那个Steam 新品节还一堆没玩呢。Steam 昨天才新品节啊。那个17号就玩狂野之心了，但是狂野之心我左右先玩1天，因为我18号我要直接玩那个嘛，人中之龙维新呢。对啊，就其实先玩1天而已，然后先玩人中之龙。僵尸欸。咒虐，超多欸。嘣，好多哦，这个僵尸，我怕火焰，还好我有那招欸，我感觉这变形之后就变一点了。新品这次不太多，恐怖还不错。对啊，玩17号嘛，17号是礼拜几啊？下星期，他不是说狂野之心可以提早玩，可以体验到村庄，那可以先玩一下吧。下星期5狂野之心哦，哇，星期6刚好周末，周末可以狠狠的人龙。
哈利波局可以对我用个大爆射吗？
可以啊。那你要我弄在哪？你刚好跟那个小精灵一样哎，那个小精灵我管理我家园的那个妖精也叫迪克呢。你也是迪克。感谢42个月。这没有东西啊，就这样。我怎么感觉我没拿到什么重要的东西？放坑就这样。还是在那个左边。没有啊，这边是解谜的啊，没东西啦。那回去吧。啊，这边不能传啊。不对啊，这边应该是有路吧？不可能一个那个地窖，然后进去了，然后就没有要走原路回去啊？不可能啊！怎样？我又哪里又漏掉了？这边吗？还是所有的火堆全部都要把它点燃，它才会开启特别的那个出口？火堆全部都要点燃吗？啊，这边没有。真的没东西呢。 没看到，还能回去吗？宝箱，绿纹鞘袍。好吧，出去吧，我们去找那个罗德格克。这里面没有哎，是不是这边其实是之后的剧情？它会剧情触发怎么样的，也有可能，不知道。董事长那边好像看起来是没路的状态。之前玩的主要的剧情也太多了吧？那剧情很杂呢，而且它掺杂很多支线呢。对啊，我怎么可能玩了2天然后讲得完？那掺杂很多支线呢。
PROFDSSOR87 X100回来看台，看到橘子还是要穿垃圾袋，应该都发臭了，感觉很凄凉。SHUTEY17。
那你来闻闻看啊，有种你就自己来闻闻看。
Slow down now. There we go.
把这个谜解一解吧。哦，这个没了，等一下记得买一下。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented. Here comes the money.
大狮子区 X100阿菊，我知道你很喜欢当苏有康，还是要
14号
一下新品节的游戏
应该够了。
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving
应该够了，时间够了。你早该料到。
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well,
yes.
Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
猫与天 Cheered X100，你这衣服太帅，不符合你的角色，还是穿刚刚的盔甲，顺便在你的祖传垃圾袋上粘锡箔纸，做个同步 cos shooting。
哦，我想要换发型呐、那我要去火米村。火米村哪边可以换发型？啊，这边啊，理发店是不是？哦，那我就换发型，走。现在不能吗？他把我绑住了，他不让我离开啊！任务中是不是？好吧。
The door is looking at us.
怎样？
Revelio.
哦，不能看，不能被看，是不是？
Yes, of course.
偷偷开，要在没有看的时候偷偷把它打开，跟宝箱一样。
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
换一个啊！
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio.
把那个输送带的钱送过来，才119哎，当我乞丐呢。那，哎，等一下，这边应该可以直接翻过去哦，秀一波。不行，等一下，不行吗？我试试看。 不给翻呢，他不给那个瞬移呀、
15分钟可奏时
careful,
X100
as I'm sure
是
you
林
know
哈
not
利
all
波大，
goblins are as
身
friendly
为
as
转
our
学生，
to
不
say
去
the
上课
least.
一直在外面啪啪走，是不是觉得自己很屌不用上课？最后结局480张活了，原地。
你哪是转学生？为什么会是转学生？
That was a little more than I used to.
这分类帽都不知道怎么分的学生呢
You，have my word.
故意进史莱哲林，为了要救哈利的爸妈。
We're being watched by a door.
没有点火是吗？
Revelio.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
就
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Good finger.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
他们呢？楼上哦。
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Someone there? Who's that? Someone can't handle a little altercation. I know you're here somewhere. Rather unwise coming back this way.
我妈的，给我请求的这边打烂。妖精王捕杀了70只妖精，正在迈向100只。
Revelio.
“猫与天 Cheers X100阿菊，我刚帮你看你的隐形披风，有4两、6两半斤、1斤、2斤、3斤、5斤，你需要哪个大小的？”
If I'm translating this correctly, and I
我不用
think that I am,
我已经有
they're
自己的，我
building
不用
something
别人。
rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here.
自己有，不
What
用
could
别
they
不
be
用。
building?
Aha! There you
咒虐。
This is almost too easy! Get away! This gets
没事。感谢佛菲斯。还有啊，那就拜拜了。摧毁你！那边还有一群是不是？受虐！
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
要不要把这个？这样应该可以的。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
魔法图表。要走原路哦，还要钻出去哦。门开了吗？开了 ，Let's go。兰洛克计划的证据。
Afraid to fight?
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
What was that? Seems your artist isn't awesome.
Lin。别卡我啊，哥哥！好多哦！没有紫色，没办法破它呢。OK。那变形术太强了吧？变形术怎么感觉比那个竞咒还强？
How many of them are there?
不必修，
That
一
should
切
be the last of them,
一切
Amit.
9个月，一切。没火力吗？他在看，他在盯着我。
Revelio.
我没有杀人，他们都是被传送到我的学院，他们会被传送到橘子学院。
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
大砖头，怎么回去啊？
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio.
他说有一个比较快回去的方法啊，我怎么没看到？哦，这边呢？搭电梯的。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
离开矿场。走。
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
出去了，出去了。阿密特。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
大小，伯德里克。
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
猫头鹰。
萨姆吉吃 X100，局某种程度上来说，你很可怜，记录这么多仇家，才有这么厚的大本本。
你又知道我写什么？我写的哪是仇家，是想要帮助的人。橘之学院就是一个感恩学院。
What do you have in? I hope
有
Professor
些人不
Fitzgerald
知道
has
自己
confirmed
生
what she
病了。
needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I
不
can.
用了。有些人不知道自己生病，那我们必须要让他知道。对啊，得帮他治病。有病了就得治。哇，这啊，这边那我先去那个，火米村。我们要去买那个种子，种子这边有卖吗？然后就换发型，然后要买种子，干两件事。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
我们学院吗
What do we have here? Demi guys.
T20N1998吃 X100，想一直看台视病吗？
不是，是你想变得更好，想成为更好的人。
天 cheered x100，你接着会说，你会先大叫，然后安静，接着你就会永远都清醒了。我电死你 shutey 20 shutey 20 shutey
那是杨校长的最后一句，你不知道吗？我们是橘子学院，是用爱，就像我昨天把爱印记给你们一样，用爱，好不好？爱是这样子，好不好？是这个形状。杨校长是用电的，我是用爱的。对，我的最后一句是我爱死你。前面的有可能你要自己治疗才会知道我说什么，机密嘛。对啊。
I'd wear my nightgown too if I could get away with it. Let me guess, you're up to something fresh.
我们买那个要开那个的那个啊，他没办法买那么多，只能买2个。
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
弄一下。我们去那个
No one can say I don't keep a stacked
那
shelf.
个右边那边。好远啊！好，先去头发。缺钱呢？我们6000多块不缺，钱已经没什么缺了。要换发型是不是这间店？
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in? Well, I see someone's due for a visit to Gladrags.
要帮他染红色吗？我操！傻小。 高我头发。可以调什么东西？哦，这是雀斑级痣啊，就不用调了。哎，眼睛看不太出来，老实说啊，因为眼睛很小。
猫与天吃 X100， 你看看要不要用樱木花道的头发？我可以当你的流川枫 TR。
樱木花道，红色的短平头啊。
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
短平头是这个啊，红色的，它也没那么短吧？这头发颜色看不出来啦。看不出来啊，是不是要短一点点？不是要这样？这样子吗？它没有那种大红色，哎，没有大红色啊，没办法啊。对啊，它没有办法，没有大红色啊。它也没有，它那种亮色系好像就是蓝色是比较亮的，绿色。索隆啊，索隆的头发是这样吗？
I see someone's due for a visit to Gladrags.
这花椰菜呀、要风声2点了，哎，好啊，就这个吧。
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
要帮他换一下衣服啊。这装啊，去鉴定一下。 眼镜要换一下吧，这眼镜不够霸气啊！这镜片太黑了，不好看。这个好了。战斗，这边可以领。哦，龙那个野狼面具，野狼啊！啊！
I saw what you did.
娜娜交谈。
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning.
可惜他不能选体型呢。要是可以选，我应该选一个胖法师，那种又胖然后又强。
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
14个月。跟他们交谈。
Alohomora.
这开手其实里面好像也没太屌的东西。屁股里面是我的这个放魔杖的地方啊，如果累了会把魔杖直接放到后面，这样子刚好就不用再拿着，对啊，不然我这个衣服也没有口袋啊，后面就是我的口袋啊。
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve.
汪小姐 and
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
在屋顶是这样，更上面。
Oh, Isco, what have I... Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles, and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
字条有证实绑架吗？
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
银行业务的需求。
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
当然啦，当然是要越兵越帅啊！我要自创学院，然后还要这个组成一个大家庭呢。
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill...
我的头发没有很霸气耶，我觉得就是要换个头发。这不戴眼镜最帅。
Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
穿一个帅，走帅气路线，不要再穿内衣在街上乱晃。现在走一个帅气路线，穿一个霸气的那种。没有帅一点的长袍。这个最厉害，还是有服装是厉害的。啊，是不是有可以秀出？
芥末虾仁堡 Cheered X100 橘子，我以为你前天在玩哈利波特，昨天在玩黑暗灵魂，今天玩海贼王，结果竟然是同一款游戏，太赚了吧？请问是哪一款游戏可以同时玩到这么多元的？
玩哈利波特没换呢，这衣服好像也不够霸气耶。淡蓝礼服，魔杖冠军，学霸服装。
Must be around here somewhere.
Hello there. Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
公开发声，不要怕，我为你撑腰。
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
穿那个好了啦，花椰菜骑士。我觉得这个头发太多了啦，它没有那种利落感。然后那种很利落那种帅哥的感觉。
Like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
猪头酒吧。
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Faster, Highwing! He must be around here somewhere.
怎么上不去？在哪里？他的魔杖怎么在这边？
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
完蛋了！
Will show me where she was taken.
被抓去哪？
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
不要被别人看见了。那直接碾过去吗？一定要用潜行的吗？
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
不被发现了，一定要吗？不能直接点烂吗？
Just keep an eye out. You little coward!
Expulsion!
How did that feel? Reductor! Hold still! Take it!
That's the best you can do!
咒咒虐！
Stand and fight me!
有点强哎，这怎么那么硬呢？ 防御啊！州官躲，我怎么那么硬啊？ 要放多久？想不想变桶子？想不想被我喝掉？啊，你想被我喝掉吗？他不能那个他不能变桶子被我控制了。不能打他
盖瑞苏苏底下吃 X， 我的荧幕左上角厚厚的
Expulsion! Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulsion!
为什么臭臭的？怎么了吗？好硬哦，他打不太动啊，26点太高了。好痛！好硬，好硬，打不太动。靠投植物那些伤害打的，不然魔杖的伤害不太够了。都满了。
Revelio.
不是说满了吗？怎么不能再开？怎么感觉没有打开？激素，去鸡鸡变。OK， 他怎么是他头哦
You shouldn't be here. Rookwoods don't go down easy. Expulsion. What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo. 太硬了。
就跟你说八方云集的不够看了，咩你还是换一家来用。
八方云集的。我这个哪是八方云集？谁叫他那么硬？可以救他是不是？找到他的情书哦，在前面是不是啊
？Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
帮他找魔杖哦。
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
这个房间的某处哦。
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
我要怕爆炸是不是？不要，我就不怕。我去上个厕所。 他怎么还在走？他要帮他解啊！
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
火灰蛇。
Revelio.
有原路吗？离开的方法，那不是直接走出去就离开了吗？那找什么方法
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me.
Mama.
We shall speak soon.
我感觉还没升吗？24怎么卡那么久？快升了是不是？差一点点。惊喜会面，禁忌森林啊！哦，可以强化扫帚了是不是？
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
多少？
As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
卖一卖装吧，卖。这个有没有比较强？卖掉。这没有比较强的都卖掉。诶，这个还可以。 那个传奇的也没用，我们这不能穿，25人能穿。
Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
you'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
哦，要去飞行那个新的那场比赛是不是？
I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
感觉有点危险，我才不怕。
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
鉴定出来是好的，他那个数值比较低，应该就不可能啊。对啊，因为他的那个传奇顶多多一个词缀而已啊，那个词缀感觉都没有很强哎。对啊，没有感觉很强，感觉都是数值比较重要。对啊，除非我刚好搭到要用的招了，因为感觉那机遇也不高。对啊，那传奇词缀没有，那战斗，就算我选困难的，也没有难到说什么那个要特别搭配装备才打得赢的。对啊，不是靠技能那个搭配那些的影响比较大。哇塞，太远了吧！啊，那开飞吧。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Highwing, go!
它飞不起来了，靠腰进水了。
Away, Highwing, away!
有点慢呐、很慢呢、速度感不行呢、
2个巴掌 Cheer X100橘子，我阿嬷说左上这个人为什么要把垃圾袋穿在身上？他家没衣服穿吗？我该怎回答？
你跟他说我比较穷啊，看阿嬷要不要看台也可以订阅一下，也算是他孙子的朋友，对啊。这边有点开一下了。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Be off to the tavern after this.
有那个传送的，我们就来去开一下。有没有？那要去拼那个嘞？怎么这是牛啊
Hey, for your information.
哇，这边感觉都很强哎。这是什么？这边有什么东西啊？这个，哎，抓过紫色，应该抓过了吧？我记得这个抓过了。为什么我像卡在24等一样？ 现在有某个主线让我卡等级，还是怎样吗？这边也有一只是什么东西？先抓过了。
These rocks have seen better days.
进去这边的篝火吧，先把它开起来再说。哇塞，先开这个好了。
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Yes， 哦，我有开亮度调高一点。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
学一下这个吧。
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Rebellion.
嗯？怪了，没有看到解谜的地方哎，奇怪了，怎么会这样？后面吗？那个蓝色的？嗯，那个蓝色是什么东西？
盖瑞苏苏底线 cheered x 100，橘子哥哥你好像臭臭的 stinky glitch。
I wonder if you'd be able to help me.
不会呢。
Might you have a moment for a worried wizard?
这是要怎样啊？
Rebellion.
拿下来吗？
Oh, only I'm desperate. Please, won't you?
Confringo.
I wonder.
拉标。
Levioso. Accio. Rebellion.
Might you have a moment for a worried wizard?
光。
Lumos.
呼噜粉的
Only
话
I'm，desperate. Please, won't you help me?
哦，好像是，那是呼噜粉的，看，
Rebellion.
因为它是蓝色的，为什么跟呼噜粉颜色不
I
一样？
wonder if you'd be able to help me.
Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
2个巴掌 cheered x 200，橘子我阿嬷要我提醒你，现在都用专用垃圾袋了，如果你没有，可以去跟我阿嬷拿。
好，巴掌，感谢。你不需要它。
You seem perfectly fine. Not a scratch. You don't need any Wiggenweld potion.
How dare you call me a liar? They were everywhere. Creepy, crawling things. I shall be a ghost soon. But don't you fret,
Not dead
because
from
I
that spider
shall
attack
haunt
yet.
you. I'm doomed.
好了好了，
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
哦，这个交易还算赚啊，给了我一些药，但是我外面那个还是不知道怎么解呢，奇怪了。外面这个它旁边应该有东西可以解啊，为什么完全没看到？ 我在岛上吗？哇，这是什么鬼？怎么解？这要把啊复原吗
？Reparo. Revelio.
哇，这么多个，3个是不是
？Reparo. Merlin himself would be proud.
对啊。要把旁边那给开了吗？旁边那个点先不用吧，先去捡那个飞行吧，可以开盘了。有没有修一波我的飞行技术给你们看？把这个碰一下。这边怎么只有2啊？
Revelio.
欢乐祥今天也在哪？
不知道。
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
准备好了，来开盘过关，直接开了。
猫与天 Cheer X100阿菊，你的角色真的很像 Real 里的野宫朋美，你是不是等等会到你校的校门口大便 SHUTEY18？
东西啦，是谁？什么鬼东西？准备要施展魔法了，各位！想要被我施展的可以下盘。准备要把某些人的点数变不见了。看你是想要当被变不见的那边，还是被我灌进去的？我已经提示到这样，你应该懂要下哪边了。就看你喜欢哪一个，你自己决定吧，自己决定。啊！
日本大学生 Cheer X100，你的围巾都讲清楚了，额头的颜色也说得很明白了，我们还要说啥？
又没有红色，又没有粉红色，对啊。好了。
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
那么快
Made it! Brilliant!
可以，这个漂亮，飞得漂亮。
I can do better.
漂亮。
That wasn't too difficult.
碎，那个甩尾，不知道你可以的，还有1分钟。继续冲！
This is going well.
完美！不必了。 稳住，剩一半了，加油！接下来要左转哦，就这个弧度太棒了。
Made it.
对，成功。这1分钟，加油！这1分钟只剩10个。这个不吃也没关系，不用怕。 不急，反正你还有加速，时间够的，还有40秒，够的。好，接下来开始。这边不一定要吃那个加速咯，这边重要是不要扣3秒。稳住。 时间有点不够，但是来得及，可以，很棒。稳，好了，施展魔法的时间。粉红帮去点数轴，叮，过到蓝帮身上，叮，好了，结盘，过关，这个2秒钟是不是？2秒钟，轻松过。
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
竞技魂呢？
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. You're an asset to our house. You take care of yourself.
困难难度的啊，我飞的难道
I should let Mr.
难道
Weeks
不好
know
吗？
that this was his best
很好啊。
upgrade yet. Revelio.
现在给几分呢？后天要玩有没有建议哦？有啊，我建议你不要玩啊，因为以我对你了解，你不会破完啊，看我玩就好了。 因为你又没时间破。没有，我讲认真的、啊，这很好玩啊，可是要玩很久啊。对啊，要玩很久。对啊，我是讲认真的。好玩的前提下，这个你要有时间玩啊。哎呀，就像那些剧那些，我也不是不看，我就没时间看啊。那100-200集的剧我也想看啊，那他妈的就没时间看了、啊，我也没办法、啊。所以我只能找适合自己的。你请3天假就是要破关了、啊，哦，那应该够了，那应该够。那 OK。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
你之前不是有换Steam点数？我还没给你游戏，还是你要玩这款？那我直接送你啊，对吧？你之前不是还没有选？艾尔比威克斯要回去啊？这个什么问题？为什么任务点在水里？啊？哇，有休息啊！
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
这款比法环久。
Your broom performed well then.
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches,
应该是说你要跟那个法环比的话，就是要法环要把那个隐藏都通了吧？那要打赢女武神吧？
Of course. Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
你要就是按一次呢。
Couldn't have done this without you.
这个对我那这可能要看一下官方有没有人查到，因为我可能问官方。
朵雷恩 Dora Cheered X100，我也换了300点数，为什么我才刚开口还没讲出我要什么，你就一直在大便进来？
我知道你喜欢那游戏，我就直接送你啦。你就喜欢玩那些啊，跟我一样啊。懂你啊。悲伤与复仇，火灰蛇。Dora， 这是霍格华兹是不是？满等不知道是几点呢？我现在25等，刚24等，最后今天已经满格，就好像有点难升了。不知道，感觉解完应该可以。其实我不知道，因为我不知道后面还有多少。
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
她应该要以我为傲。
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabilina, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
怎么要给计程车？觉得我这头发太帅了呢，想要特别一点的。 这样子太帅了，眼神又很犀利，配上那个粗眉。
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
啊，这场景真的很还原呢！哇塞，我想吃那个猪肋排，来一点那个豆子，马铃薯来一点，芦笋来一点。我要吃那个水饺，那个面包，那个咖喱饺，还是什么牛肉派，还有大烤火鸡耶！ 我要来个玉米，奶油玉米。鸡我就不要吃了。哦，香肠哎，来一口香肠配个小黄瓜，是不是？很好吃。圣诞节吃个火。节食啊！现在已经没有在节食了。 慢慢瘦，正常吃，多运动这样。没有。我还没买那个嘞，等一下记得去买一下。另哪天肉吃？哦，对啊，那个比较晚睡啊。 晚餐也没吃啊，像我现在晚餐也没吃啊。明天要去健身房一下，明天约8点，去一下。两天没去，明天要去一下。
XVJAC Cheered。
I don't have anything
你
for
可
this
以
at the
尽量
moment.
吃，这些都是施过魔法的，都是零卡。
鹰马后代，小只的呢，可爱的。 那我来生一只那个好了，我来生一只那个拜月兽啊，看看拜月兽是怎样。
I'll look after you.
小只的拜月兽会不会很可爱？不能生为什么？要有雄性，也要有雌性啊。那这个是这个，那可以了，那可以了。半小时啊，一样都生半小时，是不是？他们这些东西要干嘛？老实说，没有跟他玩呐，跟他玩而已啦。跟他玩，他们那些东西是要干嘛？强化装备还是要做什么？你们可以做。
Dig's hard to see a student so comfortable.
女巫假人哦，哟，比基尼哎，
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
植物屏风啊，画作、地毯、花盒、织布机、描述台、科学材料精炼器，精炼器要冲啥？堆肥装置、切剁台啊，要切剁台，应该是要做大型的魔药吧？跳锅要干嘛？定期调出随机的魔药，这么厉害啊！就是一直推自己乱调啊。那魔药台我要那种要3个的吧？对啊，买。好啦，这个换个衣服，有什么新的可以穿吗？好的，防御加。绿绿的，没有很霸气的那个呢？ 这样吧。换个衣服哦，你要我换一件是不是？好，换一件呢。他的衣服都没有很霸气的啊，都很朴素啊，嗯，没办法。我们都没有半截式的，黑魔法长袍，只有披风而已啊，披风吧。变超人，禁忌森林在哪里？那我就没喜欢的啊，没其他喜欢的啊。嗯，那我们的魔杖好像飞得很快，比那个敌兽快很多。
I can do this. They will want to help. Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
他们会理解的。
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
人马是可以抓人马吗？
I suppose they are known.
那我可以骑人马吗？就是可以，好像人马好像不会飞，那应该不行。
Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
那应该没办法。
I've
不知道最后一只可以骑的东西是什么？是龙吗？
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What the fuck?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please!
哇，好壮哦！
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur.
很壮人马，人马觉得腹肌那么大，
Never.
没有胖的吗？
We're here because we need your help.
Enough!
我没有
You
胖
made
的
a。grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I
don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why is he so certain about where we could find one?
他搞神秘搞到人受不了了。
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Where? 哪边？什么洞穴在哪边？ 连线互动。三怪控制哦，去扁三怪啊！好啊，打三怪。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Not sure how I'd...
What needs doing, needs doing.
悟空术
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
确实有点搞笑。
I'm inclined to agree with them. Trolls are dangerous creatures.
I know. But I had to try. I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
交给我。
I'm not thrilled
我已
at
经
the
不知道杀几
prospect,
只
but
三
I'll
怪了。
consider it.
Oh no!
交给我。
I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it.
In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
I wonder if one could teach... Troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
我操，30级啊，有点东西呢。冰冻它可以缓它，然后咒语它这个会怕吗？减震这个可以啊，减震。缴械没有用。抓！一动9天，咒虐。移动。移动。指示。哥哥，没有人挥那么大力的啦！你就那么快？不可以哦！换一招，这招没有那个招没有伤害，大爆炸，波炸打多少？哥哥不可以这样哥哥，操！
I take it you're Alexandra's friend?
这个没有用这个爆炸流，嘣嘣嘣嘣嘣嘣，止住，开启了变形漂浮。火焰这没什么用缴械，咒虐，22令。看我要怎么？OK， 太快了吧，没空档啊！哥哥，那没有人这样啊，僵直啊！ 哇，他那个僵直延迟范围打有多难躲？可以的吧？揍一下！第三脚好像可以躲，可以挡回去，是不是？好像可以挡回去。好来了，拜拜。
I feel awful for Alexandra.
他的这个30级的这个丢球超快，没有预先挡不住，看到球的时候就已经打你身上了，来不及。
Revelio.